everyone, we're back for another workout of the day. Today is as many rounds as possible in 20 minutes. It's called Lobster Roll, and it is 8 per leg, single leg RDLs, 20 sit-ups, 10 burpees, and 20 weighted lunges. So we're going to go through all those movements and the modifications, and then you can get started.
We want to keep the weight close to us. We want to have a slight knee bend, and this is going to have some balance involved, right? So this is going to strengthen, it's going to strengthen a little bit more of those hip flexor muscles, those quads and glutes. So we can use a kettlebell. We'll start with that, and then we'll go into different modifications. So what we want to do is we're going to take one leg and hold it up, and we're going to tilt kind of like those old death things with the little bird. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so we're going to bend our knee. We're going to keep our back straight. So my knee is slightly bent, and I'm going to come down as far as I can and come back up. And you can touch that toe just to rebalance yourself. And again, coming down, bringing that leg out. So let me show you facing forward. We're going to come down and keeping that back straight and coming back up. And then you're going to go ahead and switch legs. So one of the things to keep in mind is if you're having a hard time balancing, again, play with different weights. You can also do with no weight, just that body weight. We don't want to be just keeping our legs straight. We want to make sure our leg is slightly bent as we come down. This foot should be flat. You shouldn't be rolling on your heels. The weight should be close. The other thing is we can go ahead and do two-legged RDLs if you can't get that balance. So you're just going to bring that butt back. So we're bending at the hips, keeping the back straight, and coming down until we feel that stretch in our quads that we can't come down anymore. So if you don't have a kettlebell, or maybe your kettlebell is too heavy, you can also take a dumbbell. And again, let me switch legs and do the same. And again, slightly bent, come down. If you can touch the weight to the floor, great. If not, you can also just do regular RDLs, sliding that weight down with 1 or 2 dumbbells at a time. Here's 2, just so you can see. Again, I'm bringing my butt back, sliding the weight down, coming down, keeping that weight close and touching at all times. The other thing you can do is you can take a band and you can do good mornings. So you're going to step on the band, you're going to take the band, put it over your shoulders, and slightly bend at the knee, bringing those hips back and standing up all the way, squeezing at the top, come back, bring those hips back, and stand up at the top. Okay. Next one is our sit-up. So we're going to come, touch those toes. Modifications to the knees, crunches to the shins, getting that back completely and fully off the ground. Burpees, everybody's favorite. So burpee is, you're going to come down, put your hands down on the ground, kick all the way out until you're straight in this push-up position, come down, touch the ground, push back up, bring those feet in. You want to try to get as close as possible to your hands so you can stand straight up, all the way up. You can do a jump at the top. So fast motion. Modifications, we can do it without, we can do a half burpee. So we're going to take out the push-up part. We're going to come down, kick all the way out. We can also do it to a bench or box. So we're going to kick out, push up, kick back. So I'd rather you do that than walk it out, just because I feel like you're not, if you need to walk it out, you can. But if you're walking out without the push-up, I'd rather see you do it to a bench or box just to get a little bit more going there. Okay. The next movement is going to be our weighted lunges. So let's go over the lunge movement. First off, we're going to step forward. We're going to come down. We're going to have this nice 90-degree angle on both sides. 90 here, 90 here. We don't want to be too close, and we don't want to be too far, giving this pull here. We want to use that front leg. So we want to use this front leg, pushing up each time, keeping your chest up. We don't want to be leaning. If you're doing it with weight, you can't do this, but if you were doing it with weight, without weight, I see sometimes people pushing down onto their leg. So when you do this, now you're letting everything up here loose. You're putting pressure on your knee and your hip, and you're almost using upper body strength to push yourself up. So we want to come down, keeping up. We're not pushing down on our leg. We're using that front leg to help us push up. So with weight, we have a few options. We can do the old suitcase carry, 2 weights, 2 dumbbells. We want to pull our shoulders back, stay upright, come down, and we want to avoid allowing our shoulders to come forward, allowing the weight to sag. We want to make sure that we are nice and upright and our shoulders are pushed back. We can also hold it in this front rack position. We can use a band, and we can switch 10 on each leg, so we can pull up, come down, and then just switch legs. You can also use a barbell in the back rack position. Or front rack position. Really make sure that you're bringing your elbows up. It's resting on your shoulders. You're not holding it there with your arms. Or you can just use your regular body weight. If you feel like you can't get all the way down, that's okay. Go halfway down, but I want you to make sure that you're still getting down enough that you're engaging your legs, and make sure that if you're only going halfway down, that you're coming all the way up. I see people kind of do this. So go down as far as you can in that nice straight position, standing up, and try to get down like I said, as far as you can. You don't have to touch your knee to the ground, but no matter what you do, make sure that you're upright, your core is engaged, and you're nice and tight. So that is the workout of the day. You're going to keep going through those rounds until that 20 minutes up. Mark down your time, your rounds, weights, and movements, and revisit and see how you progressed. Good luck.